all want to live in communities that are safe and free from crime. But what happens if you live in an apartment and the neighbor is arrested on drug charges? It's why our viewer Michael contacted the Problem Solvers. He wants to know when the landlord can force criminals to leave. Tulsa Apartment Association Executive Director Carrie Cooper helps us break down your renters' rights and the landlord's responsibilities. You see the flashing lights. You see a neighbor taken away in handcuffs. And here it was a drug arrest. But then the neighbor reappears and your landlord doesn't make him move out. It's a scenario that can make you feel unsafe, but it's also a challenge for the landlord.
It's becoming challenging to evict people, even in the case of drugs. So I would say one of the things is if they know that this person's been arrested for drugs and they're concerned about it, again, to talk to your property manager, because property manager doesn't necessarily know that this person has been arrested for drugs. They don't get reports from the police department. So the only way they're going to know is if someone tells them or they witness it or something like that occurs.
Cooper adds an arrest isn't the same as a conviction.
Arrests don't necessarily mean that there's guilt. And so the judicial process has to play out in that. And so when it comes to rental housing, a lot of professional property managers have crime-free lease addendums, which state that you can't sell, use drugs, participate in criminal activities, and that would be a cause for eviction. But many times they have to wait for that actual conviction. It can't just be an arrest.
Cooper says while the aim of the landlord is to provide a safe place to live, they also have to wait for the law to take its course. For more renters' rights information and stories, head over to the Problem Solvers section of KJRH.com.